reach heaven's heights, now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Oh, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did you let it go miss? Hush you miss.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Harrison Butker set to get us started. It's two AFC powerhouses, the Chiefs and Ravens, underway in Baltimore. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's going to be up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Any team that successfully runs a toss play cannot do it with an offensive line that can't move. You've got to have mobile players, especially those tackles, who can move laterally and seal the edge in order for the back to get upfield.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Jackson. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
And 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tano Passanio. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now off the bootleg. And the pressure gets to him again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
For the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Frank Clark able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson dancing to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll roll him out right. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10.
Now Dobbins.
5-yard line.
And he goes out right around the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. That'll be complete to Dobbins. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jackson off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And going deep for Hill. This is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up second.
On second down now. Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Gain of 2. Brings up third and 9.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Baltimore Ravens First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can have him in.
Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 27.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
And a yard.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. And the lead is now 2.
Kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 16, Chiefs 14. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Mahomes now on first down. A screen to Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish. to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Throwing again on second down. Jackson steps away. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll run here with Dobbins, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second.
One more time with Dobbins. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. On first and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He is going to find Hill here. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
To Travis Kelce.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Butker on for the point.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
To throw again on second down. Jackson out to his left. He'll run it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Hitchens brought him down. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
5-yard line.
He gets away from one. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Baltimore Raven.
Jackson rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's got room. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Back now in Baltimore. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing is Jackson. On the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And down to the 11.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
2-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd and 11.
Jackson on 3rd and long from his end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at his own 10. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Le'Veon Bell there to make the grab. And now if the Chiefs hit the PAT, they will take the lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 30-yard line.
Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tano Passanio in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson to throw. Out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
At the 20,
they go play fake. Mahomes. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now they're not close to the 1st down.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. That is caught at the 7. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a 1-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final.